Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here we go, here we go. Right to the air is Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum.
Let's get it.
Early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They call that a loss of 6
Come
yards. And it's 3rd down now.
I'm one, ready?
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
Let's
and
go.
he has another 1st down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll give it to
why?
Losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. And Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, from the defensive effort, they've got to slow that down somehow. Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
This take it in at the goal line.
Ooh, he almost had it.
Pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water.
Let's go.
It's 2nd and 21. They go play action with Hurts.
Let's go. Hit that sub and line.
In the first quarter, already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And now the throw here is incomplete.
Good D.
With that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hit that sub and lines.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Come on, bro.
Traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins.
Let's go.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. A little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Here we go. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Once again, they run with Mixon.
Let's go.
They will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and down the field. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Good.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow.
That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Here we go.
First carry here for Joe Mixon.
Bull.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield.
That hurt
he
it.
will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he'll be taken
Let's go.
before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive and help get him on the ground.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down and 4. Burrow got a man open. It's Chase. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. From the gun to give to Mixon. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete.
Oh, my God.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Mixing up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Here we go. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. His pass caught at the 4. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Here's Mixon. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. We're scoreless after 1. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Near his own goal line, here's Zappi. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to Stevenson on 1st down.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Slot man moves right. From the 35 on 2nd down. Zappi. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe-Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Stiff-armed him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards that time at a Cincinnati first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit down.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Here we go. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So on is the lefty, Kevin Huber, to kick it away for the Bengals here on 4th down.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The slot man in motion right. On 2nd and 9. Zappi. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Get that sub and like for your boy.
They'll send Parker in motion right.
One final shot before half for Zappi.
And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Zappi now on 1st and 10. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Zappi looks to throw it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry.
And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
1st and 10, Zappi. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Zappi
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Zappi.
Open man, the tight end Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry from 21 yards away.
And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. First down. Here's Burrow. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack on first down, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Zappi to throw on first down.
Complete. Smith has it.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Running left to Stevenson.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On first down, here's Zappi.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
And he gets this to Thornton.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Looking to throw, Zappi.
Touchdown! Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Gun.
Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Throwing, Burrow.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
Here's Burrow.
Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Now Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Hit that sub and like.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Burrow.
That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Now Zappi. Got his man. It's Thornton.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The tight end Henry here in motion.
Zappi, one final shot here.
And that is caught on the right side.
Make sure y'all hit that sub and like. Good game, bro.
The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. What a game.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Gun. Here we go.
Right to the air is Burrow. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's a give to Mixon.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On second and 9, Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Here's Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry.
There on the stop was Leo Chanel. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Burrow will throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
11 empty.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 4 yards out. And the Bengals
We needed that. We needed that. Let's go.
Score here this afternoon.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Floating one incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. 6-0 our score after 1. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Edwards-Helaire is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go.
Second down and goal. Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes fighting Mecole Hardman.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come.
Heck yeah. He did. Appreciate that, man. Hit that sub and like.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up?
Let's go.
The ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Appreciate it.
A draw play for Mixon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A handoff to Mixon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Back to Mixon on 2nd
Lucky.
down.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change.
Man, listen, I need that. I need
And I'm
that.
pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to.
Let's go. We needed that. We needed that. Let's go. We needed that.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum.
That's what I'm talking about.
Crucial.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
11 MT, hey! 11 MT,
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second.
I needed that.
And
Good
that didn't
one.
fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And
Let's
stopped
go.
a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mixon will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
It is
Let's
definitely
go.
hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak.
And he'll get in. He's over for
Let's
a
go.
touchdown. Joe Burrow scoring on the sneak from a yard out, as his guys are able to extend their lead. This time the extra point.
Let's go. We made him quit. Yeah, some people take them L's though. Where you from?
NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
Okay. I got people from Georgia and LaGrange.
Between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
What?
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
56, 56.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss.
Room here to
Oh my God, good one, bro.
and all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh my God, bro. That is crazy.
First down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That is crazy.
That was an interesting look there, because
Crazy.
as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down and 4.
What?
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage?
Man, I'm good,
Because he just
man.
did
I'm
it on
good.
that one,
Good.
force the incompletion.
How about
That'll
yourself?
allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And he's got Hurst, his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Right at the 40. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
First down. Here's Burrow.
That one taken in by
Let's
T.
go.
Higgins. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, boy.
He's got it.
Let's go.
Touchdown,
Hit that Sylvan Light. Let's go.
Jamar Chase.
From 13 yards out.
And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson. Open good.
Tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
McKenzie now from his end zone.
Get him. What is y'all doing?
Past the 30.
Isaiah McKenzie.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That hurt it.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there.
Right.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Burrow looking to pass.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
What I do now? What?
Jonah
Crazy.
Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Ah.
A dangerous throw there as that's
Yes, it
knocked
was.
down and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. You know they changed that up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Couldn't even
And the
throw it.
Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
That's some bull.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah. What? Catch that.
The linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
What is he doing? Catch
To
that.
get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Allen gonna go on 4th down.
Whatever.
And out across midfield down to the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Yeah.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And this is incomplete.
coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
Are you serious? Still.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bengals' drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Mixing up the middle. And he'll get it inside
we needed
the 40 to the 39. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase.
I don't know why I did that. But still, good catch.
But not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
11.
Now Burrow. This is caught. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Well, you're down there really close, but just 2nd quarter here. What are you doing?
Well, I know that your offense is looking at the sideline saying, let's go for it. But reluctantly, take them off the field right now. The field goal kicker. A lot of time left in this game. Get 3 points on the board.
You're within striking distance. It's not like you're down 30. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the
Man, I
7.
tried my best, man. Look at this.
Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Forced out to his left. Going deep for Diggs.
I'm like, whatever.
That is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
A final shot before half for Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Oh, my God.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Let's
They'll
go.
get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. Here we go. Inside handoff to Mixon. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 16, Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Burrow will throw.
Oh my God.
But incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
I take that. I take that.
So the 3 points there and CD Lamb's an inch a bit closer.
Any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take it.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Play action. Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Let's go.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take
We needed that, boy.
in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Back to Mixon on second down. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long
Let's
distance
go.
situation,
We needed
they
that.
can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
From the gun to give to Mixon.
Let's go. We needed that. Let's go, boy. Let's go. We needed that.
Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And this will be caught. He's looking hard here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it.
Now that'll be tipped.
Whatever.
Picked by Logan Wilson, and the Bills are going to take possession of the
I knew they was gonna call it. I knew it.
So
that's
pass
what's up.
interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Allen on third. And he's unable to get it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth.
Whatever, bro.
And he is brought down.
That is crazy.
Reaching the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
I think they might have surprised him there, partner, because you try and guard the first down line first and foremost to stop them there. And they just went ahead and bypassed that in a big way and took a big shot downfield.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Oh, okay, they won. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
EA Sports.
Yeah, the Bengals won today. They did good. They did good. Yeah.
From the 25 on second down, Allen.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Dog.
One final try here for Allen. The left side caught by Diggs.
And they still won, and they only scored 9 points.
Mark it down at the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They run here with Singletary. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Now Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
Oh, okay.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
What is that, a bird?
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21
Oh,
on the
what?
score as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah, what is it? Oh, notification.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mixon with a first down carry.
Come
and
on,
he's going to be
man.
stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point,
Whatever.
get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. And they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way. And ultimately
I'm from Ohio.
Offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it works.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, you should check out my YouTube page, Clean Up Aaron 937.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah, I'm playing you right now. You live stream.
Defense to force the punt
I'm
and
live
provide
stream.
them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground with Moss. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Play action. Now it's Allen.
I knew it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen.
Let's go, boy.
Be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Got
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
11.
Throwing, Burrow.
What?
And that is going to be
Come on now.
as he led him a bit too
Don't do me
much.
like that.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst.
Let's go.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This to almost certainly win the football game. And
I was about to say.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all stay
Good game, bro.
Situation, but in a one-position game, they have a little bit more. This is an excellent opportunity to make up for this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gains to make up that momentum.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll start with the option.
And getting this
or whatever.
midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
The collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On the option right is Jackson.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flip the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
4th down. Here's Jackson.
Let's go.
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Burrow on 3rd down.
Oh my God, that's
Broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This time Jackson will throw it.
what?
Side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had
What?
been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Good fight, good
And
fight.
he is going to have a Ravens first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3's him.
But both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now Burrow on 1st down.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
Let's go. We need
Have this
that.
across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
There we go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Woo! Let's
That
go.
call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 8 coming up.
A draw play for Mixon. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. Oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play. There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll give it to Mixon.
Let's go. Get in there.
Takes it into the end zone. Bengals.
Joe Mixon
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
and the Bengals have moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
Let's go. We needed that. Let's go, boy. We needed that. We needed that. Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Mixon on the draw. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Burrow going to keep it himself.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. On the delay, it's Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Travis Jones makes a tackle.
Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before
Let's
half.
go. We needed that.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So Charles, they get to them with their 1st turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The drive will start with an option going left. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this
Come
drive.
on, let's go.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, you're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
He's got a man, complete.
Let's go.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Burrow going to keep it himself. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Here we go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd and goal. And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1 yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now, go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game. My team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it. I want to be in control and in firm control right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the 1st half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Whatever.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hit that sub and like.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And Jackson throwing once more.
What?
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's go. We needed that.
Picked off by Von Bell.
We needed that.
Right at the 50. This
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanket in the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun to give to Mixon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
Let's go. We needed that.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another 1st down. They have 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Whew.
Mixing up the middle.
Let's go. Let's go. We needed that. Let's go.
Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had.
Let's go. You read that, boy. You read that. Let's go.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the...
Good game, bro. Get up out of here. Five-game winning streak.
On EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio
Hit that
River
sub, the mic for your boy.
In Cincinnati.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm line, ready?
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow.
Whatever.
It's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. This is taken around the 12. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Come on with
from
that.
UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Burrow.
Let's go. Burnt that boy. Burnt that boy. Run for your life, boy. Let's go. Yeah. Burnt that boy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what you thought you want? I wasn't gonna score, boy. Come on. That's what you was thinking.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
You better not mess up. That's all I got to say.
Return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want a carbon copy.
Oh, I had no business hitting him.
Drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, come on.
In the middle of the field and incomplete. This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways.
Yeah.
Get yourself if you can.
Yeah.
Just knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete. Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's go, boy.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score.
Let's go.
One.
Here's second and a yard.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He'll buy some time right.
Let's go.
Work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
I already knew who I was going to throw it to, buddy.
Short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Let's go.
And he's
Let's
going to get
go.
a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
Here we go.
It looks like
Get
the
that
Packers have
sub in
added
line.
an extra DB on third down.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. Third and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
A handoff to Mixon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Oh, catch that.
Get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's
Yes.
incomplete. They cannot convert. And they
That's
turn
what I'm
it
talking
over.
about,
Boy, a
bro.
real head-scratcher there.
Thanks,
and
bro.
the Bengals
Appreciate
are going to get it back in terrific field position. Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
Burrow going to give
go.
this to Nixon.
Let's go.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
and the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson up and good.
His guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Hit that sub and like. I got you. I got you. It just depends how I'm feeling. Cause man, I've been feeling mad for like 2 hours. I got you. Yeah, you here. Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As his offense
Don't
gets
mess
ready
up,
for this
boy.
drive,
That's
Charles,
all I
you
got
still
to
wonder
say.
about
Do
that
not mess
prior drive.
up,
They
man.
got on
Come
fourth down
on.
in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to the touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just
Yeah.
want teams to always weigh risk
Got me
and
again.
reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the
Got me
pressure
again,
back
boy.
on their offense to pick themselves
Got
up,
me
and they get
again.
the touchdown that was just given up.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers.
Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara.
I told you to
He'll
doubt
be
me,
brought
boy.
down
Stop
inside
playing.
the 40-yard line.
Nah, man.
In need of a
No.
conversion on 3rd down.
Nah,
The big
boy.
play to start the drive. Not much sense.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just
That's
get
what I'm
3
talking
out of
about.
this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Oh my God.
First touchdown.
Robert Tonyan.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock.
I love
either.
it.
Well done. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Oh, you lucky.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. Yeah, they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it in at the 11. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Whatever.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
He got it.
Kick by Crosby is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hit that sub and line.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. The offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some
Let's go. We needed that.
Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think.
Whatever.
Hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the 1st half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because
Do you live stream or
you
something?
really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary target was going to be.
What's your
and he was
name?
Going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
How many subs you got?
He wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Yeah, I'm live streaming right now.
To the
Shit.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Clean up Aaron 937.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Oh my
This is
God.
caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 20.
Now do it to me because I might forget.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
Touchdown!
Robert Tunyon.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Take it in at the 3.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
But Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Man, long question, bro. Long question.
Go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10.
Ah.
Give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep.
Oh my God.
Bats it away, and it falls.
That should have been in it, man. That should have been interference. I felt like he touched my. I felt like he touched my dude, but it's all good. I ain't tripping.
Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That is crazy.
He's to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's gonna
No.
Touchdown!
Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite
Come on with that.
throwing it, They've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Here we go. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go, here we go. This offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Play action. It's Burrow.
Interception.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly.
Never.
We can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. But now it's evident because you can see it in their faces. You can see it in their body language. Maybe even a little bit in that play
What?
call that
Catch
maybe
that.
closing them out.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late, not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Burrow will throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go.